Hello everybody! Today we are going to be talking about some of the book series that I have started and have not finished. A lot of these I haven't finished just because I haven't gotten around to it. It's not because I didn't like them or anything, it's just because I read the first book, or the first few couple books, and I moved on to another series, or I picked up another book, or lots of reasons. So today we're going to be talking about 5 series that I have not finished yet, but I do plan on finishing. I will finish them one day. So the first series that I have not finished is the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs series. I don't really know if the series has a name, but this is the first book in the series. I have not finished it. I only have read the first book. I started the second book, but then I put it down. I can't really remember why. This series is basically about this kid, and his grandpa, when he was growing up, told him all these stories about these people who have weird abilities, and I guess monsters too. And he ends up going to this island trying to figure out if the stories that his grandpa told him were true, and he discovers a lot of things, and it's really good. I do plan on finishing the series probably actually very soon, but I want to reread the first book before I read Hollow City just because I want to refresh my memory on this. It's been a while. The next book in the series that I haven't finished is Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. I have only read the first book of this trilogy. I probably should have finished it when I had just read the first book. It probably would have been a good idea, but I didn't. This book is basically about this girl who is somehow blessed with these magical fighting powers. She's a paladin, which is basically like a protector kind of, and suddenly she has the ability to totally kick butt, and it just comes out of nowhere, and she's basically put in charge of protecting this kid at her school that she cannot stand. It's a really good book. I've heard that the next 2 books, or the last book, or something about the ending is not very good, which is kind of why I've been putting off finishing it. I just gotta do it. The next book is kind of a stretch because I haven't even finished the first book, but I promise I do intend on reading this series. It will happen. I promise you it's going to happen. That's Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. I know. I think I've gone probably halfway through it and then I stopped. That was because I had a really bad reading slump and I had been forcing myself to read this book, but I wasn't interested in it at all, and it just it didn't feel good. But now that I'm back into reading and it's happening again, I can I'll I'll try and pick this up because everyone says the series is so good, and I believe them. I promise you I will read the series. It will happen one day. The next series that I have to finish is the Lunar Chronicles series. I've only read the first book, Cinder, and I did like it a lot. The second I finished this book, I ended up buying the rest of the books, and then I just never finished them. I don't really know why. I have a problem. This book was really good. It's about this girl, her name's Cinder, and she is a cyborg mechanic. It's like Cinderella, but with robots. It's like Cinderella, but she's a cyborg. She I'm bad at explaining things. I don't know. Read the book. It's good, okay? Gosh. Always depending on me to just give you that summary. Gosh, dang. Can you do it yourself? And the last series that I have not finished is the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. Yeah. I read the first 2 books in this series. I'm actually in the middle of book number 3. I haven't finished it yet though because I'm lame. I don't know how to finish things. I guess it's just I can't do it apparently. These books are so good. I will for sure finish them. It just takes a lot for me to be able to finish a whole series, especially when it is a fantasy series, just because it's harder for me to get into fantasy, and I do know the characters by now. I will finish this series. I do plan on it. It's gonna happen. Yeah. If you haven't heard about this series, it's basically about this girl named Selena, and she is chosen by the king to compete in this contest against, I believe, 24 other people to be the king's assassin. So she has to prove herself in this competition, and if she gets picked, she gets to be the king's assassin. and then she gets to be free after she like serves her time. It's like super intense, super cool, the fighting's great, like very well written, and you should definitely read it. So these are the series that I have not finished yet, or at least some of them. I will read them all, it's just a matter of time, okay? Series are hard for me. I like standalone books way better. There are no strings attached when you read those. It might take me like 87 years, but it'll happen, probably. Unless I die. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below telling me any of the series that you think I should read next, or if you have any series that you haven't finished yet. We can like join together in our failure at not reading things. That's gonna be it for today's video, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye!